have additional information about the facts about the individual case in question. What we can say about the possibility of community spread is that I think the likelihood is high, if not from necessarily from this particular case, but through the amount of interstate travel and international travel that is still happening. As we mentioned in the press release today, we as all states in the U.S. are able to do the whole genome sequencing that's necessary to detect novel variants on a rather small minority, so less than 1%. So when we find a case, again, we're back where we were with diagnostic testing many months ago, where we're detecting a tip of the iceberg, and it's likely that there are other cases that have not yet been detected. What we've heard from other states that have detected a larger number is that a substantial number of them have not had international travel. So that is evidence that there is community spread of these novel variants. So the unanswered question is, how widespread is community transmission of the novel variants? It's not necessarily, it's not a given that they're going to become the predominant strain, but many people who have observed the spread of these in other settings have said that the likelihood of that is reasonably good. So it's the lesson for all of us who are living in Wisconsin is that we need to do all of the things that we know how to do to prevent the spread of all COVID-19. And that's the only way to minimize the community spread of novel variants. It's also the way to prevent the emergence of new variants, because as time goes on, as the virus continues to replicate and spread, the risk of mutations, of evolution of the virus is going to always be present. The only way we can stop that is to stop the virus from spreading altogether. And that uses all the combination of vaccination for as many people as we possibly can, limiting gatherings and wearing masks. So the strategies remain the same, but there's a new element that makes the stakes even higher than it was before to make sure that these potentially more transmissible variants don't gain a foothold and become the predominant strains.